everyone. We're getting ready to go. I think Carriage is gonna run to the DMV to go take his endorsements test. He's got an interview at 10 a.m. So I'm just gonna be hanging out. I completely changed my outfit. Good luck.
Thank you so much. I'm going for an interview. I made this local job ASAP Rocky. So, cross the fingers.
This one's at Central. That's exciting for him. I hate interviews. Like, if there's something that I'm just not good at, just not great at interviews. I'm gonna wait in here until he's done. And then I think he wants to just like drive around, like go in places and apply. I'm not that type of person. So I do everything online. As long as he can find like a driving job right now, that would just be awesome. My plan is to put the steering wheel down first. But my plan is to find jobs that like I can do. Was looking for like nanny jobs, Airbnb unit clean, looking on like care.com for all that stuff. But I'm super ambitious about something else that I really want to start getting back into. And so I think I'm gonna start doing that. And then I'm just really excited about moving, like being in Phoenix full time. So I can start like getting really serious about YouTube and like editing my videos with more like passion behind it. So that's my plan. I brought my book to read. We want to go check out some apartments. So I think I'm going to list them in order, like from closest to furthest, to see kind of like what direction would be best for us to take off in. This is how long we've been on the road. This is all of our mail. Little card for my cousin's wedding coming up October 5th. Carriage got his title in for his vehicle. That's so exciting. I'm so proud of him for that. It's been in there an hour. I feel like at this point he's like doing training or something. Let me explain to you guys why we got pulled over. I pulled over because Carriage was driving. There's a back road in Nevada outside of Vegas. The speed limit seems like it would be in the 60s. It starts at 65 or 70 and then it goes down to 60 and then 45. He must have missed the 45 sign. He got caught going 60 and a 45. They wanted to do an inspection on the truck. We sent over our logs. Our logs looked funny to the officers. They thought our logs looked faulty because I hadn't been driving for days. If you guys watch, you guys see that Martin has a lot of live unloads, and if they can't find people to take that load and deliver it, then they're going to have you sit on the load until you can deliver it. He's like, what have you been doing? Actually, let me back up, sorry. Martin has a book of like all of our permits, insurance, registration, everything in there. Our insurance card was expired. You go through inspection lanes when you go to their terminals, and the shop guys look through it and then they replace whatever needs to be replaced, whatever's like expired or anything like that. I get that we should go through it and look into it as well, but it's just a learning curve. Like when situations like this happen, you just see what you got to change. Insurance was expired. We called Martin. Martin couldn't find our insurance. It's taking a while. They were looking at our logs, and one of the cops comes over to my side of the door, and he's like looking at me like didn't know what to say. He's like, what have you been doing? And I'm like, what do you mean? And he's like, well, you have been off duty for like 3 days. And I'm like, yeah, I have. And he's like, why? I'm telling him that we don't get loads like that. It wasn't sounding believable to him. And so I had to get out our bills and show him our bills. And mind you, like, I mean, you're taught to respect people in authority. And so I was like really nervous. He's like, where were you at yesterday? I couldn't tell him. Like, I really was like, I was, so just shaken up. I had just woke up. thing about the truck is every day is like you're doing the same thing. So I never remember what day it is. Don't remember where I last picked up my load. I don't remember what state I was in yesterday. I just don't know, because you do it for so long, every single day, things start to just collide together. They start to become a blur. I guess they were able to figure out insurance situation. I don't know if they talked to Martin. I don't know. But Martin never sent us the insurance. Very strange. We didn't get any tickets or anything. I mean, we were very nervous. Carriage and I like prayed about it. We prayed before the cops came back to talk to us, because if he had gotten a speeding ticket that day, it would have been it would be super challenging for him to find another trucking job. It was a very strange day. That's why I didn't talk about it that day or the next day, just because we were just so, my phone overheated. But it was a very whirlwind of emotions. We just didn't really know what was going on. Okay, these are so cool. Such cool sunglasses. I wish I could wear sunglasses, but I can't because I'm blind as a bat. Not really, but I obviously need to wear some prescription glasses, and I made Carriage buy me these because he was buying some one time, and I've just never worn them because I can't. Maybe at like the pool, but that's it. Also, do you guys love my shoes? I seen these on a girl's feet one day in Sprouts, and I was like, dude, where did you get those? And she told me, and then Carriage got them for me for my birthday. He surprised me. I was not expecting them. I love them. They're so different. They're so unique. We're going on hour 2, and he's still not done. And I came to Martin just so I could go pee. I was able to just swing over here really quick, just in case he were to finish. But he still hasn't texted me. He said he had to go into he had to go talk to someone about, I think, the times, and I think they discussed pay already. So it's seeming like it went really well. Look who finally made it back in the car. 2 hours later.
2 hours later. That took forever.
That took forever. Okay.
And then on the side, you essentially go behind this building, behind that building, and the top of the complex. So it's back that stairs, back that stairs. You will see on the
We're
side.
touring the apartment right now. This is the pool. The pool looks really small. This is a huge apartment complex to only have this small of a pool. It's gonna be super crowded over here. Unless they have another pool somewhere, because this is really small. Watch this. Really small. Go ahead, guys. Go ahead.
Okay. We're at somewhere new, because the last one we didn't like. So we're gonna go back in the area that we really like and just hit the ground. The ones that we really like are really expensive, so we're touring this one. We like the area. Okay, I have not been recording like us going into these apartments because I have been like the one talking to the people, getting all the information. But we're back at the one that I just like recorded a second ago, and we just viewed one that used to living in a really nice apartment. So a lot of the apartments that we want to stay within our like budget of, they're not the greatest. But like I said, we came to the area that we really like, Midtown, and we found one that seems really promising. The lady was so nice, and the reviews are really good for the style of apartment. We want to live like way below our means. This one's a studio, but it's in a really nice apartment complex. I want to say we toured it before, like 3 years ago. This is the one that we're looking at now. When we first toured it back 3 years ago, this Airstream wasn't even here yet. Like, this building was so brand new. It's like built in. Some hammocks. Wow, that's super cool. And I think this is where they have a speakeasy in here somewhere. I know they have a speakeasy in here. You can see it right there. Right here. Oh.
I think it was more into some. I think it was something.
Damn. Oh, that's nice. Ay. Out of budget. This is considered a studio, yeah. I mean, oh, that's gorgeous. I see. It's normally $1,600. This is so nice. Oh, this is gorgeous. $1,413. Make sure you get a man who never complains about small tasks like this. Okay, we're back. What a day it was. A long day. And I need to clean up these dishes I have to do. We still have some leftovers from last night. Let me sit here really quick and decompress. Last apartment that we looked at is really beautiful. The studio is normally like $1,600. There's an error in the system right now to where it's coming up $1,293. So if someone were to see that price, they would just honor the price for the whole 13 months lease. My plan is to make meatloaf for dinner tonight. I'm gonna make it ketovore style, ground beef, 90% lean, and this is 80 or something. Meat in here, some onions in each. Instead of breadcrumbs, I'm gonna use pork rinds. Have no carbs or anything in them. For ketchup, Primal Kitchen is the best ingredients for ketchup. Throw them bad boys in the oven. It's coming. Oh, he put meatloaf in there too. Oh. And then this is the other one, and then we're just going to ketchup on there. It tastes like regular meatloaf. If you're trying to eat more carnivore based, then I highly recommend you use pork rinds. Later, I'll see you tomorrow.